best portion of a good man's life is his little, nameless, unremembered acts of kindness, and of love. That though the radiance, which was once so bright, be now forever taken from my sight, though nothing can bring back the hour of splendor, in the grass, glory in the flower, we will grieve not, rather find strength in what remains behind. Poetry is the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. It takes its origin from emotion recollected in tranquility. Life is divided into three terms: that which was, which is, and which will be. Let us learn from the past to profit by the present, and from the present to live better in the future. How does the meadow flower its bloom unfold? Because the lovely little flower is free down to its root, and in that freedom bold. For I have learned to look on nature, not as in the hour of thoughtless youth, but hearing oftentimes the still, sad music of humanity. When from our better selves, we have too long been parted, by the hurrying world, and droop. Sick of its business, of its pleasures tired, how gracious, how benign is solitude. With an eye made quiet, by the power of harmony, and the deep power of joy, we see into the life of things. The human mind is capable of excitement, without the application of gross and violent stimulants, and he must have a very faint perception of its beauty and dignity. Who does not know this? I listened, motionless and still, and, as I mounted up the hill, the music in my heart I bore, long after it was heard no more. In modern business, it is not the crook who is to be feared most, it is the honest man who doesn't know what he is doing. But an old age serene, and bright, and lovely as a Lapland night, shall lead thee to thy grave. Suffering is permanent, obscure, and dark, and shares the nature of infinity. Our birth is but a sleep, and a forgetting. Not in entire forgetfulness, and not in utter nakedness, but trailing clouds of glory, do we come. One impulse from a vernal wood may teach you more of man, of moral evil, and of good, than all the sages can. The world is too much with us, late, and soon, getting, and spending, we lay waste our powers, little we see in nature, that is ours. Rapine, avarice, expense, this is idolatry, and these we adore, plain living, and high thinking are no more. A multitude of causes unknown to former times, are now acting with a combined force, to blunt the discriminating powers of the mind, and unfitting it for all voluntary exertion, to reduce it to a state of almost savage torpor.